Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans, and sports entertainment fans, thank you so much for joining us here in the No Shave Man Cave. I'm Ellie Jair.
Jay Tilly.
Sheesh. Am I rumbled and roiled?
I was going to say, real quick, though, I think we could drop the sports entertainment part because I kind of feel like WWE is getting some wrestling. Not quite 100%. There was some stuff with Raw. I mean, not Raw, with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a nice... This, basically, for those that are checking us out, this is going to be our hot takes on the Royal Rumble. We did a live stream, and we are going to do a quick what happened, what we thought of the show. This will be a quick one. And then we'll have our standard Raw review later in the evening. Should be coming out. So, yeah, man, what did you think of the Rumble? I mean, I know we watched it together, but
yeah. I mean, we watch it together, and I'm a yeeter. So much so that I actually had, and this will go on sale here soon. I actually had a custom Intercontinental Title made.
Nice.
With some custom Uso plates made. So super excited for this. Now, never have I ever thought that a Uso would win the Royal Rumble. However, if you were to go back and look, they're part of the lineage. So, kudos to the Uso. Thank you for, getting in where you could fit in. And I'm here for it. I just bought a couple of Yeeters t-shirts and dude. So what did I think? You were 100% correct on the women's Royal Rumble. Yes. I was completely off. I was hoping for like a Michin or, some kind of surprise. We did have a couple of surprises. However, not to the point what, historically we have been used to.
Yeah.
But great production, Indianapolis. Thank you so much. I had tickets. I wish I could have been there. To my boy, Nick, brother, thanks for getting us, ready to hang out at the Casa. He had us all ready to hang out. And unfortunately, we weren't able to go because of, some circumstances, whatever.
Right.
But, we had 2 phenomenal Royal Rumbles. We had a crazy Call 911 ladder match. And I'm not going to lie to you, I did not hate the tag team match.
No, tag team match was great.
That was here we are. Let's LA.
Yeah, the match of the night for me was the tag team match, and it's kind of the reason I said we could start adding that wrestling back in because, yeah, that tag team match was phenomenal. As far as the winners of the Royal Rumble, I mean, obviously it was going to be Charlotte Flair, right? Like, even though we all were trying to pretend it wasn't going to be, the only way I think they wouldn't have gone with her is if Becky Lynch was ready to come back. Maybe they could have gone with Alexa Bliss, but I have a feeling the Alexa Bliss thing was last minute. Some of the reports I'm hearing is like they didn't even know to the day of that she was going to be there. As a matter of fact, I think I heard she took Shotzi's spot, so that's probably why they didn't put.
Because of the contract.
The contract issues and everything.
Good point. Yeah. Solid point. Great point.
So that being said, there's very much the likelihood that she could still be in her program because Charlotte could end up picking, Julia at NXT or whoever she wants to go after.
Charlotte did the NXT previously when she went after Rhea.
Yep.
Do we have to revisit Rhea with the Queen? This, that, or the other?
Yeah.
will Becky pop off? There's so much you can do with that win. And, great to see the Queen back, and, her presence was absolutely felt last night. So,
Yep. Definitely presented her as a big star. Yeah, we'll see where they go with her. I mean, I'm not sure. None of the matchups in my head come up to be like Tiffany, her and Tiffany Stratton, maybe her and Rhea. We've seen it. Her and Julia, though, I actually kind of like that pairing. But then they're just going to bury Julia because whoever. That's why I think it'll end up being Tiffany, to be honest with you, because Tiffany's new enough to where you could put Charlotte over, get Charlotte the belt,
right,
and she can just find a build that up. Because you're not going to put her in there with Rhea and tear down Rhea right now because she just got her belt back, and I don't think it's fair for Charlotte to take that right now. I don't think you beat her, put her in NXT, and have her go against Julia. However, I do want to see that pairing in NXT. I mean, that'd be great. Unless they plan on putting Julia over, which I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not sure. And then the men's thing, man, I don't get it, dude. Like, no matter his personality, his character, the man is fine. But I watched WrestleMania, and there's nothing in that WrestleMania match that made me go, dude, he's got a main event WrestleMania. I can't wait to see that. If anything, it was like, holy shit, they need to go back to being a tag team.
Right.
So you put him and Gunther together? No. Him and Cody? No. Is he going to go to NXT? No. I'll trust the process and see where it goes, but right now I'm just kind of befuddled by it.
Okay. So I'm a big eater to the point where I had some custom plates yeeted. So now we have a new relationship with TNA.
Mm-hmm.
So do we have Uso come out and go, I'm going to yeet for the TNA title?
No, there's no way.
So I thought that when Charlotte won and then she went after the NXT title. So,
yeah, but I think the difference, though, is yes, they're in a partnership. However, that WWE still looks at TNA as below NXT. Just look what they did to him in the Rumble. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
And it's still technically a rival company. Yeah. So, I mean, technically still they have a partnership, but it's still another company. It's not like they're okay. They're owned by the same people. That would be different.
Yeah.
But
no. So that's another strong point. And
I mean, I think it'll be Gunther. I think he'll go after Gunther. Part of that is because I think Cody will. No, because I don't know who Cody will feud with. Unless CM Punk or John Cena end up winning the Elimination Chamber, and they choose Cody. So you've got John Cena versus Cody. I don't know. I'm very curious how it's going to shake out going forward.
Yeah.
But the reason I say Gunther is I think the times that I saw Jey look really strong as a wrestler was when he's in the ring with Gunther. So he was kind of able to make him look good, and I don't want to say carry him because he could do way more in the ring than I can. Work him and make it not look like just super kick after super kick after super kick after super kick, which is what WrestleMania was. Which is weird because you think the brothers would have been able to, work out a match together. But whatever. Right. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
So so we're going to go on the other end. Do we think Gunther is the person or the wrestler to lose 2 Manias in a row?
No, if he goes against Gunther, Gunther will win. He'll retain. I don't think they're going to strap Uso up. I would be very surprised if they strap him up at Mania.
That would be, so real talk, that would be the Herculean effort that the WWE Universe went through to get Cody,
right,
titled up, or strapped up. So, is the WWE Universe gonna move, heaven and earth to get us to that point? That's a lot.
I get it because he's a merch sale, right? They'd want to sell Yeet belts. They're going to want to sell all these other merch stuff because I'm sure Yeet sells a lot. But yeah, I don't see Gunther losing him, but I might be wrong. Maybe they will give him that WrestleMania moment and have Gunther lose at WrestleMania, which would be a shame. But who knows? I don't feel like Gunther's been used and pushed as much as he was when he had the Intercontinental belt.
That's crazy. That's a strong point. He went 666 days as the Intercontinental Champion. FYI, hardest part of the ring is the outside of the ring, and there's only 365 days in a year. So it's like, dude, there's a lot of really, really good that has gone on. And, are we missing the boat and missing the greatness or excellence of Gunther? Because it's like, do we compare him to Bret the Hitman Hart? Like the, excellence of execution, and yeah, he's supposed to do this, or I don't know why we didn't expect him to win or whatever. So
I get part of it, right? Like I get the Intercontinental title. Was it that? Yeah, he had the Intercontinental. Should be defended more often. Your world title should be defended less often. But at the same time, I think it's hurting Gunther because you don't see him on TV as much, and that aura of him being undefeated. Like, he should have had a match at Royal Rumble, in my opinion. At least he should be defending at every pay-per-view. So the fact that he didn't is a travesty, in my opinion. He should have been defending at Royal Rumble. And I think that might be part of my issue is maybe they're not going to push him as hard as a world champion.
That's a strong point. I totally missed that. Like, I saw him on Royal Rumble. He was, in a couple of video packages. And I was like, okay, yeah, he was on Royal Rumble. But, brother, he was not on Royal Rumble. So that was strong point by you.
Mm-hmm.
And a huge whiff by the WWE and, the powers that be. So, damn. Great catch by you. And, hopefully the WWE Universe goes, hey, this is the guy. He's carrying my world title. And I want him to be there and everywhere. And you've got all these viable contenders. And now all of a sudden you're going to whoosh the most, I don't want to say most, but nearly most unexpected challenger in Jey Uso. And I'm a huge yeeter, but I mean, there you are. He's a habitual tag team champion. Yes, he won the Intercontinental Championship. One of the most, iconic championships that has or has not, been won. And, a lot of the Intercontinental champions have ended up in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Is Jey the guy?
He'll be in the Hall of Fame, but I don't know that he'll be in the Hall of Fame for world champion.
Strong point.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, there's no doubting that the Usos were one of the best tag teams WWE had. So he'll be in the Hall of Fame. And I mean, the family lineage and everything, like the bloodline in general, will probably be in the Hall of Fame, kind of like DX was. So, that's what I see coming down the pipe. But cool. I lost your audio.
Strong.
Oh, there you go.
Strong. Yeah, no. So we have Jey Uso. He's our Royal Rumble champion. We have, the one of the greatest to ever do it, and Charlotte Flair, who won our women's Royal Rumble. Exited the Royal Rumble as our tag team champions. It looks like
funky finish, but
funky like a monkey finish. Thank you, Dusty, for that. And, I can only imagine what that's going to turn into. So, off the cuff, I would say we're going to have a three-way dance and
That's what I
tag
think.
teams with DIY Street
Motor City
Profits
Machine Guns, yeah, and the Profits.
and Motor City Machine Guns with, Street Profits departing as your world champions. Cody probably leaves WrestleMania as your world champion, and then he ends up losing on a wonky finish on a subsequent show. We get
well, we'll see when we get closer, but I don't think Cody leaves WrestleMania champion. We'll see what the story does, but I think Cody was stronger chasing the title than he is as a champion, personally.
Okay. Yeah, I think he turns heel.
Yes. Now, if he turned heel, that'd be a different story.
Yeah. And I just bought his black with the flame t-shirt.
Turning
and
heel,
that becomes his new gang. And for those who are, Cody fans, he was a great heel when he was on the indies. He was an amazing NWA champion. Arguably one of my favorite, not arguably, my favorite title that I've ever seen anyone carry is the IWGP United States Championship. My guy Cody carried that mother trucker, and he was, along with the NWA Championship, he was such a shit heel.
Yeah.
And
I could see a heel run,
especially him as a fucking heel, brother.
Well, and I could, you know what, you say that, but like I see it. Like, watch the Royal Rumble match again. Like, he definitely towards the end of that match started working a little heel like.
Yeah.
And you definitely see like some of the images of him standing looking down on.
Oh, that was nasty. I agree.
KO and stuff like that. Was very heel like. Instead of checking on your buddy, you're just like F you and I'm gonna taunt over you. So
yeah. Oh, we're lifelong fans and words.
Yep.
I thought it was very I don't know the right word, but with Sami Zayn popping out, and I don't know if it was just like the sake of, hey, let's get Sammy involved in the storyline, so, but dude, strong points by you, and I appreciate, you bringing up that historical reverence for, their shenanigans. So,
all right,
man.
Well, that was our hot take, quick, rapid fire. What happened during the Royal Rumble? Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below, down there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate everybody's help. We're back on the grind, so we're seeing more and more from us. Little different format sometimes. You'll see me by myself. You may see Ellie's here by himself, just because life gets in the way. But we're gonna keep pushing out videos, whether one of us can do them or both of us can do them, or maybe El Edidor will do them by himself. Who knows?
Dude, if we get El Edidor by himself,
but follow us.
Pay to see that.
Yeah, I would too, actually. But make sure you follow us on X and Instagram is No Shave Man Cave. Instagram NSMC. Yeah, that's right. _podcast. Check out the website noshavemancave.com. We're gonna have our merch up there. Website's work in process, but we've got it up now going. And if there's any of those fancy looking belts you see behind you, you might be able to find a form there to fill out to see about ordering your own little belt. So go ahead and check us out if you want an audio version of this podcast, wherever you get podcasts from. No Shave Man Cave. Hot tag, brother, take us home.
Well, hey, thank you so much. And like Jay Chili was saying, we have and will have here in the short future some quick, fast, and hurry abilities to get some titles from the No Shave Man Cave. So keep checking us out here at the No Shave Man Cave. And thank you so much for checking us out. And I cannot thank you enough for what the support you're providing. And Jay Tilly, El Edidor, and everybody behind the scenes, man, let's get it until we cannot. So, on behalf of everybody here at the No Shave Man Cave, thank you so much, and we will see you very soon. So, on behalf of us here Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you on the floor. Let the bodies.
Cool.